Welcome to the Phil L. Thomas Performing Arts Center. Tonight we are proud to present you the commencement exercise of Career Prep High School. Please rise for the graduating class of 2023.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay standing. Please stay standing for the posting of our colors. We'll now have the Pledge of Allegiance by Dean Peshlikai.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and injustice for all. Thank you.
We will now have it presented in Navajo by Caladriana Lily.
No?
Yep.
Yat she Calandriana by Lilicia. Yodane Nishlim, my deshki Jibashin, Ashkazo het Dashachedo, Tachini Dashanele. Kea Ashladingo, Betazogi, Betnatae, Tayese, Shitnalingo, Babaje Adishne, Hala Jo Batsin, Ye Hadit Keat Atlas, Aniki, Diandane, Yedo Hodozin. Benache Nike, a Joba, Betili, Bedahini Tap, Yahat.
Today's Chieftain Marine Corps Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps Color Guard is being commanded by Cadet Second Lieutenant Edward Atsidi. Other members are Cadet Sergeant Danae Ubreyu, Cadet Corporal Alicia Agudi, Cadet Corporal Logan Nakai. At this time, I'd like to call Desiree George for our invocation.
May you please remove your caps and bow your heads. Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to come together today and celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. We ask that you keep our families safe as we travel and help us to be kind, thoughtful, and loving within our daily lives. Thank you for your blessings. Amen.
You may be seated. Good evening. And welcome to the graduation ceremony for the 2023 class of Career Prep High School. Tonight we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates as well as their diversity. We have students who came to us needing a few extra credits to graduate on time. Students who did not do well when they were online during the pandemic. Students who had left school but made the decision to return and complete their high school education. We have students who are parents. We have students who are living on their own. But the one thing that ties them all together is their resiliency to obtain their high school diploma. They are all survivors and should be commended for this achievement. They are not alone in this endeavor. The hardworking, dedicated staff of Career Prep does wonderful things for our students. Career Prep staff, would you please stand and be recognized? And of course, the families who support the students play a crucial role in the success of our students. Let's just give them a hand also. It is with great pride that I present 48 students who have reached this goal. There are a few on the program tonight who are not with us because of work or moving on in their lives, but I would like to acknowledge at this time Leon Jose, who is in boot camp for Marine Corps and could not be with us in person today, so we do have a picture of him up here in his chair. We appreciate your service to our country. Congratulations to all graduates. Thank you for being here with us for this somber celebration tonight of our graduates. Ahehi. At this time, I'm going to call Miss Brianna Bergthold to come up and recognize our guests.
Our guest list includes Miss Christina Aspis, CCSD School Board President, Mr. Marion Wells, CCSD School Board Secretary, and wife Shauna Wells. Mr. Gary Montoya, CCSD School Board Member. Miss Cheryl George, CCSD School Board Member. Mr. Steve Carlson, CCSD Superintendent. Mr. Peter Deswood, CCSD Assistant Superintendent. And wife Carrie Deswood. Mrs. Stacy Gallagher, Principal, Shiprock High School. And Mrs. Eugenia Charles Newton, Shiprock Council Delegate.
Thank you. Tonight we're going to have our salutatorian and valedictorian speeches and then a guest speaker. So we will start off tonight. Our first speaker is Elena Mark. She is our salutatorian for the class of 2023, and her mother is Tabitha Livingston.
Hello, class of 2023. Today we are here to celebrate the graduates. I'm honored to be here to be able to give this speech. First, I would like to thank my teachers and family for helping me throughout high school to get the education that I needed. My motivation to push through school was to make my family proud. Before starting high school, my family told me that high school doesn't go by fast, and I didn't believe them. But 4 years really went by quickly. Thinking back, I wish I could go back and enjoy every day more. As we move forward and experience hardships, but this is what will make us grow as a person. To my fellow graduates, whichever path you may take, I know you'll be successful. These past 4 years were hard work, but we made it we'll move on into the real world. Congratulations to the class of 2023.
Nice job, Elena. Thank you. Next, we will have our valedictorian speaker, Taekwon Tallbrother, who is in class of 2023 valedictorian. Taekwon is the son of Jerry Tallbrother, and he recognizes Alton Yazzie as his father also.
But they told me 5 minutes. I think I just wrote a book. Good evening, faculty members, proud parents, and my fellow graduates. Today we stand on the edge of a new beginning, ready to take our first steps into the unknown and whatever obstacles life throws at us next. Standing here today, it's hard not to reflect on everything that has happened over these past couple years of high school. And whether good or bad, for better or worse, it's important to remember how and why we got where we are today. But before I continue, I just wanted to express my appreciation for our incredible teachers and staff at Career Prep. I don't think any of us here today would be graduating without any of their help, guidance, and patience. Secondly, I wanted to thank my family and friends for supporting me throughout my senior year. I know it hasn't been easy, but I still got it done, and you stuck beside me through all the good and bad days that I had. And finally, to my fellow graduates, I just wanted to say thanks for actually working on the group projects. In all seriousness, all of us here today have put in a tremendous amount of effort and actually came out of our senior year successful. I was a quiet kid, and I always had my head down and was always working on assignments, and a lot of you were probably the same. I just want every single one of my classmates to know how proud I am of them, and through whatever struggles they may have faced that they were hiding, through all the days when everything felt like too much, and even through the days when it felt like you could conquer the world, good and bad, we all pushed through and made it to where we are today. That's why I wanted to say that I think it's important that we all do what makes us happy. I grew up with a tremendous amount of academic pressure on my own shoulders, and since elementary, I've always had amazing grades. But throughout those years, I always felt like I had to put on and maintain an image for the sake of others. And while, yes, I was reaching that definition of success, I was never happy with the straight A's and occasional B's, and yeah, none of it made me happy. And there were days when I was so burnt out that I couldn't even log into my computer to show up whenever the pandemic happened. And I failed out of my senior year. So yeah, but I eventually came back and finished. I started over again because I realized that I didn't have to do everything so perfectly, like a lot of us have been told that we have to do. Life doesn't stop for anyone, so why should we stop for it? Why should we stop everything we're doing and rot away when we know ourselves that sitting around isn't going to do anything? Why should we give up on dreams that we have just because someone else is telling us it's unachievable? And why should we be expected to back down from what we know is right when the only opinion that should matter in life is our own? So as we embark on this new chapter of our lives, let us remember that we were able to succeed through our own hard work, that no matter what obstacles came our way, we stood our ground and never flinched. And let us take pride in the fact that we will continue to work hard and stand our ground no matter what the future has in store for us. Congratulations, class of 2023. I couldn't be more proud of what we accomplished this past year. Thank you for your time, and good luck to everyone.
Our invited guest speaker is Sun Saray Begay Rodriguez. She is local to our area and known for her 15 years of experience as a social worker in child welfare. Her current position at the Public Defender's Office in Aztec has a focus on advocating for those in need in our community, including assisting Native Americans gain access to resources. Please welcome her to share an inspirational message to our graduates.
Thank you for welcoming me here today. Thank you for letting me share this special day with you. It is an honor to be here. It's almost been 20 years since I graduated from high school. 20 years ago, since I was sitting in chairs just like that. 20 years ago, I was just as excited. And just like some of you, I felt lost. Unfortunately, the diploma you get tonight does not have a roadmap on the back of it. I felt lost for what to do after I went to sleep after graduation. Lost because I knew when I woke up, I'd be alone. Not just lost and alone, I was feeling all of the emotions. I was scared, frightened, and completely anxious for what my future looked like. I really could have used a roadmap back then. To understand why I felt lost, you have to understand where I started. I was born into a broken home near Salt Lake City, Utah, and at age 6, I was loaded in the back of a car and started the long drive through the heart of Utah and south toward New Mexico when we were not going on vacation. We made our way to the little town of Farmington, which I now call my home, and I've lived since then. 6-year-old me and my 9-year-old sister were both dropped off on the front porch, me with a stuffed tiger, and my sister with her belongings in a plastic bag. I was suddenly in the care of a couple I did not know, and I felt alone. I spent the next 12 years in foster care trying to find my place in the world. There were countless times I felt alone. I was taken care of, though. I went through elementary, junior high, and high school in Farmington, and at age 18, the age many of you are, I was again alone going out into the adult world, or so I thought. Despite what I thought, I am standing up here today to share that you are not alone. You may feel alone, but there will always be someone there with you in some way. If you feel alone tonight, let me tell you that you aren't even alone feeling alone. It took me a long time to learn that, and I hope you look and accept the people who are there for you long before I ever did. Another thing I learned the hard way is to not let anyone ever tell you you can't do something. Don't let anyone tell you you aren't good enough. I was told both of these things many times throughout my childhood and my young adulthood. And every time I heard that I couldn't do something, it made me work harder. I stand here today before you, a graduate of high school, an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, and a master's degree. There is no better proof, despite what they said, I can do it and I am good enough. After tonight, a lot will be changing. Some of you will join the workforce. Some of you will be going to the next level of education, maybe trade school or maybe college. Some of you may be starting families, and some of you may be taking a break. As you transition out of this world, away from home, maybe away from your friends and family, I have 3 things for you to do. Do not be afraid to do these 3 things. If you are able to do these 3 things, you will not only be successful in life, but you will be well on your way to being a pretty great human, and you will be primed and ready for personal growth. The first thing to remember to do is do not be afraid to ask for help. There is no shame in needing a little help. Many hands make light work, and that applies to just about everything in life. Look for the people who are there to help you. These people are sometimes called role models, mentors, or your star. The second thing is do not be afraid to accept help. If you aren't going to ask for help and someone is kind enough to offer it, take it. If someone offers you help, it's probably because they recognize that you are in need. Do not be too proud to accept this help. And third, as Maya Angelou quoted, do the best you can until you know better. When you know better, do better. No one is perfect, and when given the chance to improve yourself based on a new experience or perception, take that chance. It's the way that each of us changed the world, and it starts with you. If you judge me by my past, I shouldn't be here. If you see me for all my bad decisions, I shouldn't be here. If I wasn't given chances based on my experiences and my mistakes, I shouldn't be here. What I should be is a statistic. I am a former foster child and a product of the system. I was told I'll never amount to anything. I was told I'll never make it to college. I was told that graduating high school was just about all I was going to do, and all of that was wrong. I am not a statistic. I am strong and resilient, and I chose not to be guided by the preconceived notions of others. I chose not to fall into the trap fashioned by the world. So let's go back to when I said I was going out into the adult world alone, or so I thought. I was not alone. I was able to grow and become independent with the help of many people who offered help. Those were the people who are willing to help when I asked. I made a commitment to myself that when I learned better, I did better. Those things have made me the person I am today. It is tough for me to call myself a success. However, I have been successful in those 3 things that I just shared with you, and it has made a huge difference in my life. I encourage you to rethink what it means to ask for and accept help instead of, I can't do this, or I must be a failure because someone is offering to help. Reframe your mindset and think instead that this person, this group, this agency cares enough about me that they want me to succeed. Your success in life depends on these. As you leave here tonight and wake up tomorrow and all of the tomorrows to come, you are not alone, you have value, you are capable, and you belong. Congratulations, class of 2023. I'm excited, your school is excited, and your teachers are excited. Your parents and families are excited to see how you're going to impact this world. Look around at this auditorium. All the faces here that you see here, they're here because they care for you, support you, and are ready to help. The future is in your hands, and we are all depending on you. Congratulations.
Thank you for those inspirational words. We appreciate you being here to help celebrate our graduation. At this time, I started this a while back, and I think it's very important for the students to acknowledge their parents. It's going to be just a little bit of chaos here for a minute, but graduates, I have bought you a rose for your family. Please come forward, get it, and take it out and deliver it. right, if the graduates would make their way back onto the stage, it's time for the main event here. Everybody back up here. At this time, School Board President, Ms. Christine Aspis, school board members, Superintendent Carlson of the Central Consolidated School District, I take great pleasure in certifying that the graduates of Career Prep High School, class of 2023, have met all of the requirements for earning a high school diploma as set forth by the standards of the state of New Mexico and the Central Consolidated School District.
Thank you, Mr. Gallagher. On behalf of CCSD, Central Consolidated Board of Education and Administration, we gladly accept the graduating class of 2023 from Career Prep High School as graduates. They may now receive their diplomas.
Ms. Brown? Board members? Starting here. First row. Are you ready?
I am.
Did you hand her a diploma?
Beg your pardon?
Did you hand her a diploma yet?
Not yet.
Go ahead and hand it to her. First graduate tonight, Dominic Allen. Next, Cadence Allen. Renell at City. Lenilda Bahi. Sorry. I'm sorry. Aubrey Begay. Nicholas Begay. Talia Begay. Randy Begay.
Go ahead and adjust your microphone up there. Then pull it up closer to you.
Talina Begay. Ambrosia Fabian Benally. Wilfina Benally. Amari Billy. Marissa Brown. Jason Bryan. Calandriana Bilily. Lovely Chakey. Larissa Chavez Nelson. Kayla Deal. Malaya Del Garrito. Emily Foster. Nuani Francisco. Desiree George. Gavin Ray George. Darren Gibson. Congratulations. Aaliyah Hastings. Darnell Hayes. Michelle John. Keyshawn Johnson. Lindale Johnson. Congratulations. Renisha Jones. David Lee III. Stanford Little. Madison McDonald. Elena Mark. Tyrese McKinley. Diedrich Miller. Zachariah Nez. Elijah Ortiz. Dean Peshlikai. Malaya Sandoval. Taquan Tallbrother. CJ Thompson. Romeo Sosi. Trinity Woodis. Delphilia Woody. At this time, we're going to have the graduates lead off the stage here. They're going to line the front here. So we're going to have them out there for their tassel ceremony. So make sure that you have the front area cleared off here. Dominic, would you go ahead and take our first row and lead us off and wrap around like we did yesterday? Take them with you.
Ready? You ready?
Ready to go?
The moving of the tassel from right to left is a symbol of change.
It symbolizes moving from one stage of our lives to another.
From a child life to a world of adult responsibility.
It is our pleasure to guide you in this chance.
Graduates, grasp your tassel with your left hand. On the count of 3, move your tassel from the right to the left. 1, 2, 3. You did it, class of 2023!
I give you the graduating class of 2023 for Career Prep High School. Graduates, if you would like to throw your hats, this will be your time. If not, we're going to go ahead and have the graduates go ahead and exit the building so everybody can meet up in the lobby. Congratulations.
Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. I'll